G'day throttlers and welcome back to the channel. Now in the last few weeks I've been flat out at work. I've been doing some long hours and I just haven't had much time to do anything fun with motorcycles. As a reward for my hard work, Mrs. Throttle has given me permission to go out and buy a new lid. Now, before I open this and show you my new lid, I want to talk to you about my experience. Now, firstly, this isn't a sponsored video by any means. I paid full price for this helmet. The reason why I want to say nice things about this company that I dealt with is because their customer service was just spot on. Now, the company I'm talking about is a shop in Yagoona in Sydney's west called the Helmet Warehouse. Now, I went in there a few months ago looking for a modular helmet, one of those helmets where the whole face lifts up like a Shoei Neotec II or anything around that sort of a mark. And they're beautiful and comfortable helmets. I really love them. So I needed to spend a bit of time to put some money away because it's a big investment. You know, you're looking at between $900 to $1,000 in Australia to get one of these Shoei helmets or the high quality equivalent. There are a lot of cheaper versions as well. I didn't want to go cheap. So a couple of months ago I walked in and there was a fella called Dean and he was just so friendly, but more than that, he was knowledgeable about his products. There wasn't anything that he didn't know about a product in that shop. And that's really refreshing because you go into any shop these days, it's hard to find a staff member that is, number one, passionate about their products. Number two, they know the details about their products. Oh, I can't tell you how many motorcycle showrooms I've been into, motorcycle accessory warehouses that I've been into in recent times where the staff either don't know what they're talking about or they just don't care about the customer or the sale. And to walk into a shop where, number one, you're treated really great, and number two, there's a good product knowledge. Now, these are the reasons why I go into a shop and not go online. If I wanted to go into one of the larger accessory shops and not get any customer service, I might as well just buy something online where I could save 20 bucks, and if it doesn't fit, send it back. But that's not what I like. I like customer service, and I reward customer service with spending dollars, hard-earned cash, with these companies. So, fast forward a few months from my first visit into the Helmet Warehouse. And today I went in, they opened at 10 AM on a Sunday morning, and I was there about 10 minutes early, so I was just sitting in the car out the front. Now, as soon as Dean pulled into the driveway, he recognised me, he remembered my name, and again, beautiful customer service, and a solid knowledge of his products. Of course I was going to spend my money there. I was just deciding what helmet I was going to buy. So again, I tried on the Shoei Neotec II, loved it again, very comfortable, did the flip top thing that I really wanted. I tried on the AGV equivalent, again, beautiful helmet, even lighter than the Shoei. Not quite as comfortable as a Shoei, but still a quality helmet. There again, we're up around the $900 to $1,000 mark. Then I saw on the shelf the Shoei Glamster, which I've seen advertised, I've seen it reviewed, and I really love the look of it. I mean, I've got my cafe racer style motorbike as well as my Harley, and I just love that retro styled helmet. Now, I haven't bought a retro styled helmet before other than my DGR head-on helmet that I bought, mainly because the technology isn't in the retro helmets. They're just retro style, but they don't breathe very well and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean. So, I tried on the Glamster, and let me tell you, it was comfortable, it was lightweight, very, very lightweight, and it just fits so good. And the best thing about it is it was like it fits snug to your head, and it's not a big bulky helmet. It actually sits there, and do you know what? I just love it. It's not everyone's taste, and don't know if you can see that, but no one likes the name Glamster. Who wants a helmet called a Glamster? But it looks cool. It is cool. I bought it. So here we are. Just a quick unboxing, guys. I'm not going to do, like, I'm not a professional reviewer of helmets. I'm going to share this helmet with you. I'm going for a ride tomorrow, so I'll show you a bit of footage as well with it on my head. But comes with a pin lock. So straight away, there's a pin lock there to be able to use. I guess probably winter in Australia is the time where you'd use your pin lock. I've never used a pin lock yet on my current shark helmet, but coming into winter when you're more likely to fog up, it might be a good choice to wear it. Anyway, let's open up this box. Enough talking, babbling on about rubbish. So here's a chin sock as well to prevent the wind coming from up under your chin, and I will probably use that to protect my microphone from the wind as well. Alright, but most importantly, let's have a look at this little baby, the Shoei Glamster. If I can find the entry into this helmet, here we go, down the bottom. There we go, there she is. Beautiful, matte black Shoei Glamster. Now, as you can see, it looks retro, but there's a nice little bit of ventilation in here, but this ventilation comes straight up onto the visor through these little holes, which you probably can't see on the camera, but that's to keep your visor free of fog. And there's just a little bit of a vent here on the top as well, there to get a bit of airflow around my little bald head. But essentially, guys, that's the Glamster. It's got double D shackles, traditional style of tying up your helmet on the bottom of your head. They're not yet making any tinted visors for this at all. We looked into it on the computer when I was with Dean in the shop, but as soon as they are available, I'll let you know, because he'll let me know. And we'll make sure, if you're interested in this Shoei Glamster, I will be buying a tinted visor as soon as they're available. I'm thinking probably for this matte black helmet, I might go for like just a dark tint, not a mirrored tint. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think I should get a mirrored tint, like a silver mirrored tint on my visor? Or just go dark so it's like all black and sinister and murdered out, as they say? Anyway, guys, as I said, this isn't a complete review of the Glamster. I've unboxed it. I'm going to set my Cena up in it this afternoon, and tomorrow I'm going riding with a couple of friends, so I'll get a bit of an overview on the next video of what my thoughts on the Shoei Glamster. But for now, I love it. I love it the way it looks. I love how light it is and how compact it is as well. Let's whack it on my head. Supermodel. There you go. On my head. I'll go in this camera here. You see, it's pretty compact. It really fits into my head nicely. What I like is there's a really broad aperture of field of vision there, and a little bit of my mouth pops out, so when I'm talking to friends when I'm riding, they'll be able to hear me a bit better. My shark helmet has a big nose protector just here, which just stops noise. So we might be sitting at a set of lights, and when my Harley's rumbling along and someone else's bike's rumbling along, you just can't talk to each other. So I do like the fact that there's a bit of my mouth exposed to be able to have a chat. Now, the one thing to think of is this chin bar is very close to your jaw and your mouth. Not so close that you touch, but it is close, and my only worry is that my Cena microphone might be too close to my mouth, but only time will tell. I'll set up the Cena and we'll have a look at the video footage from tomorrow's ride. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and stick around for the next video of my writing impressions with the Shoei Glamster Matte Black. Ciao.
Like a bird on a tree,